It's a Western Conference game on Sacramento Kings. Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are live at the Staples Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now Sacramento starting five. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Rondo in a point guard. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players. And it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
He dishes it to Gay. He kicks it to McLemore. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Gay. Outside for Rondo. There's a good screen. Here's Cauley Stein. And the shot is long.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Williams passes to Randall. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by McLemore. On the wing, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gay with it. Williams picks him up. And McLemore kicks to Cousins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Picked by Randall. Goes up off the pick. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Now here's McLemore. Cousins with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Williams. Randall kicks to Bryant. Here's Hibbert. He feeds it to Randall. The shot misses. Nice D from Cousins. It's Gay with the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Cousins. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now here's Bryant. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Uncovered. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team. And it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Brown comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant. Words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league in the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what? I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
Here's Russell. Now the feed to Kelly. Williams dishes to Bass. No luck. Nice D from Cousins.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Bass. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gay with it. Williams picks him up. Gay passes to McLemore. Clock at 4. Outside for Rondo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lakers trail by 3.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times they were just feasted upon on the inside.
And Russell gets it to go. The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. To the paint. And Cousins kicks to Gay. That's good. Gay's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Russell dishes to Kelly. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Some changes for Sacramento. There's a screen. Over in the corner, AC. Feeds to Bellinelli. Collison, the pass to Caspi. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Bryant can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The Lakers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Wow. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it, Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons and has been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. The drive by Russell. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kelly. Deflects the pass. Bass with the screen. The drive by Russell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Good on the second free throw. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now. The second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Julius Randle is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Russell. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Brown in the 3 slot. Lakers passing it around. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Pass to Clarkson. Tries to save it. Hibbert dishes to Clarkson. The drive by Russell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Easy the pass to Koufos. Shot clock at 6. And Bellinelli kicks to Caspi. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Kings lead by 4.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Brown. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Bellinelli dishes to Collison. Got a hand on it. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Sacramento leading by 4. And there's the pass to Ace. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
Hibbert with the screen. Williams kicks to Hibbert. And stolen by Koufos. And here they go. The dish now to Bellinelli. Back to Collison. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. And Caspi kicks to Collison. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short. Dishes it to Clarkson. On the arc. Doubled by Collison. Passes it to Brown. Williams with a clean look. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Collison, the pass to Ace. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Ace has got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Ryan is checked in for Brown. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now the Sacramento Kings weren't exactly road toughing last season, but they did have Clark some impressive stints.
Yeah, they were excellent in terms of scoring the ball. No problem at all putting up points. Their road defense was a different story.
And here's Kobe for 3. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Williams dishes to Randall. Here's Hibbert. Los Angeles with another miss.
And as you mentioned with the Kings, they did shoot well on the road. Top 10 in the NBA in terms of road field goal percentage. And they actually shot threes better away from home as well. So the real question for them was on the defensive side of the ball.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Kings were only 11-30 on the road last season, guys, and being a bottom 5 defense on the road in the NBA is part of the reason for that.
The kick out to Collison. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's Rondo. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. He dishes it to McLemore. Sacramento moving it around. Gay can't get it to go. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's good. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. The drive by Rondo. The time for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Ryan Kelly comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Russell in for Clarkson.
Brandon Bass. Ryan Kelly.
Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. McLemore, no good.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Rondo passes to McLemore. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Puts up the baby hook. And Hibbert with the block. The feed to McLemore. Here's Rondo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. And the shot is good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far, far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
Here's Kobe after Rudy Gay's bucket. The shot by Kobe, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And for the Lakers against the rest of the West last year, they only went 9-43, Greg, in their own conference matchups.
Yeah, and never a good sign when less than half of your wins come against your own conference. The Lakers know they have a long road ahead of them to get back to their years of Western Conference dominance.
It could go. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
19.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Kings on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-3 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
On the court right now for the Kings, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Cauley Stein is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the one spot. He hits the second from the line.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Lakers trail by 14. Bryant against Gay. Shoots a three. The Lakers rebound. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Randall. Clarkson dishes to Hibbert. He kicks it to Clarkson. Williams for three.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. There's the lob to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. He feeds it to McLemore. Rondo wide open. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Rondo's got 6.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Brown, who's checked in for the Lakers. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded close.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
McLemore, the pass to Rondo. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pass is checked in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Clarkson kicks to Randle.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And it's Rondo penetrating. The shot by Cauley Stein. No good. And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's Clarkson. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Up the floor. And the dunk by McLemore.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Randle. Fades away.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Kings leading now by 13. And stolen by Williams. Here's Russell. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Timeout called the Lakers. 2 straight seasons of no playoff for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 13-point game. And it's Bass atop the key. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Gay. And the Kings pushing it up now. Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Now here's Gay. 12 points for him. Feeds to McLemore. Rondo drives in. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Ryan is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Brown.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Now here's Kobe. Pass to Kelly. Russell kicks to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Kings.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Back to Russell. Shot's good. Russell's got 8.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Brown. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Brown. Rondo dishes to McLemore. Cauley Stein kicks to McLemore. Good ball movement here by the Kings. It's stolen by Bass. .107 left here in the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Hibbert. Kobe with it. Now defended by McLemore. Back to Hibbert. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And the pass to Rondo. Rudy Gay on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gay's got 14 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Ryan in the post, guarded by McLemore. And a nice shot by Bryant. Kings leading now by 13. Rondo passes to Cauley Stein. Kicks it to Cousins. And stolen by Russell. The finish. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings ahead, up by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for Sacramento, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Bass in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The drive by Bryant. And Bass gets to Clarkson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Clarkson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Kings leading now by 9. Rondo dishes to Gay. Up top, Cousins. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. Rebound the Lakers. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Ryan passes to Randall. Down low. There's the dish to Clarkson. Bryant drives in. It's tipped. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kobe kicks to Russell. Here's Bass. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Kobe's shot is off.
And he rushes that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Kufis dishes to Bellinelli. A drive by Collison. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Collison, the pass to Ace. Just 4 to shoot. 3 for Caspi. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Fast break, here they come. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite a tailspin. You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Ryan against Cousins. Back to Gay. Cousins kicks to Gay. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now here's Bryant. Takes the 13-footer. And it's in off the backboard.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Rondo drives in. It's Gay on the way. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Cauley Stein dishes to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Teams picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. And what a pickup to get a guy like Carl Gregg on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for Jordan.
As did his son Kobe.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Family affair.
At the line for your Lakers.
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point. But Cousins has proved him and others wrong. They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And with that Cousins story about the writer, Cousins actually called him out about that failed prediction. They made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Cash gets an open look. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. They've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, and for Cousins, it's never been a question of talent. Many are glad to see that he's been able to stay focused really for the first stretch of his career.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Right block shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Right through the knee for the lane. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Rondo with it. Williams picks him up. Rondo passes to Gay. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay. The open shot by Rondo. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Kings lead by 6.
It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Rondo at after the basket by the Lakers. Dishes it to Gay. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass. Rondo with the ball. 5 on the clock. Back to Gay. Shot from 16. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face. And we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Here is Bryant. Passes it to Hibbert. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. Inside. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. And they'll keep possession. Over Gay. Kobe can't get that one to fall. So the Kings win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.